In the heart of Maiduguri, Borno State, lived a man named Mustafa, a devoted Muslim, kind-hearted and respected by his community. One day, fate led him to meet Amara, a graceful Christian woman from the eastern part of Nigeria. Their connection was instant, like two souls meant to cross paths despite their different faiths. Love, they say, conquers all, and so it did. Mustafa and Amara got married, promising to respect each other's beliefs. "My faith will never stand in the way of my love for you," Mustafa told her on their wedding day. "And mine will never stand in the way of my love for you," Amara replied, smiling. Life after marriage was beautiful. When the call to prayer echoed through the streets on Fridays, Mustafa would take their kids to the mosque, guiding them in the ways of Islam, as was his right as the man of the house. On Sundays, Amara would dress in her finest attire and head to church alone, her heart full of peace. During Salah, Amara cooked delicious meals, shared drinks, and celebrated with Mustafa's family like she had known the culture all her life. And when Christmas came, Mustafa would help her package food and gifts for her people, treating them with the same warmth. Neighbors whispered, friends wondered. "How can this work?" they asked. But Mustafa and Amara smiled through it all. Love was their foundation, and respect was their roof. Years passed. Children grew. Peace reigned. But one morning, just as the sun rose over the dry Borno plains, Amara sat quietly, watching her husband pray. A thought, soft but persistent, bloomed in her heart. "Is this not the same God we are worshiping?" she murmured to herself. "Why am I jumping from one place to another? Shouldn't I just focus on one path?" Days turned into weeks as she wrestled with her thoughts. Finally, one evening, after the kids had fallen asleep, she sat beside Mustafa, her voice steady but her heart racing. "My love," she began, "I've made a decision. I want to convert to Islam. Not because of you, not because of pressure, but because my heart has found peace in this path." Mustafa stared at her, eyes wide with disbelief. Then slowly a tear rolled down his cheek, a tear of joy. "Alhamdulillah," he whispered, pulling her into a warm embrace. "This is the happiest day of my life. You've chosen from your heart, and that is what matters most." Eager to honor her decision, Mustafa immediately booked a ticket for her to Mecca, the holiest place in Islam. But true to her selfless nature, Amara shook her head and smiled. "No, my husband," she said softly. "My elder sister has been married long before me. She deserves this blessing first. Give the ticket to her." What a woman! Word of Amara's sacrifice spread through the community. "Who gives up Mecca for someone else?" people whispered in awe. But as fate would have it, one kind-hearted man, touched by her generosity, stepped forward. "No, you both shall go," he declared. "I'll pay for you and your sister to experience this journey together." Tears flowed, hearts swelled, and as Amara stood before the Kaaba days later, hand in hand with her sister, she smiled, knowing that true faith lies not just in worship, but in love, sacrifice, and unity. Indeed, what a good woman, what a beautiful soul, and what a reminder that love, when built on respect, can bridge even the deepest divides. Would you choose love like Mustafa? Would you sacrifice like Amara? Let's hear from you at the comment section.
If you believe in my journey and appreciate the effort, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support means everything, and without it, I might just fade away. Thank you for being here.